Hello there. Welcome to Thrive Alcohol Recovery. My name is Katie Lain. I'm one of the co-founders here, and I just want to welcome you here. And I want to start by saying that, if you're someone who is struggling with your relationship with alcohol today, whether that means, you feel like you don't have total control when you do drink, you say you're going to have 2 cocktails and it ends up being 5 cocktails. Maybe you want to have more alcohol-free days, that don't feel so forced or white-knuckled. Maybe you just, in general, want to have more balance and control in your relationship with alcohol so that it doesn't feel like there's so much mental preoccupation around this habit, If you're in this state at all today, I just want to say that I know exactly where you are, and I'm so happy that you have found Thrive, because that is why we started this platform and our program, the Alcohol Freedom Program, to really help people who are in that space of wanting to have more balance in their relationship with alcohol, but they don't really want to go abstinent, or they don't want to go totally cold turkey sober. And there's a lot of programs out there, believe me, I've done a lot of them myself, that tell you that they, support you in improving your drinking habits or cutting back on alcohol. But by the end of them, you find that they really just want to convince you that you don't need alcohol and try to kind of change your mind to feel like you don't need alcohol. And I'm here to tell you that our program is not that at all. Our program is where most people who join are in a space where they want to have alcohol in their life, maybe in moderation or just on special occasions like weddings or events, but they don't want it to be this problem that it has been in their life where they're over drinking and saying or doing things they regret and just not feeling like the best version of themselves. And so that's why we started Thrive Alcohol Recovery, because I struggled for 10 years in my relationship with alcohol, and I tried so many different ways to cut back on my drinking. I tried to quit drinking literally dozens of times, and nothing ever stuck long term. And I think there are a few reasons for that. One of which is that I didn't really want to quit drinking forever. The thought of giving up alcohol for the rest of my life just didn't seem realistic. And so I wasn't totally convinced that that was the right option for me to go totally abstinent. I also realized the approaches I was using weren't dealing with the root cause of my problem with alcohol, which I've since learned is really our brain and how the alcohol use disorder exists in our brain. And I was also realizing that the programs and protocols I was using weren't really giving me the right tools to truly change my relationship with alcohol in a sustainable way. They were all primarily abstinence-based and wanted me to quit drinking as the first step, without tackling things like habit change or, again, healing my brain, which is where the alcohol use disorder resides. And so that is how Thrive is different, and really how Thrive came to be, because we really want to support people who have a goal of moderation, who don't want to go abstinent, or at least don't want to go abstinent right now. Maybe you're someone who you're thinking in the future, maybe a year or a few years down the road, you might want to quit drinking, but right now you don't want to quit drinking. That is really what our program is for. And our program really tackles the issue of problem drinking in a holistic way, where we provide you with resources and tools that will help you to, number one, heal your brain and heal the issue of alcohol use disorder on a neurological level. And a part of that is using a medication-assisted treatment, a medication called Naltrexone, that helps to block the reinforcement that we get when we drink alcohol. And this medication is quite benign. It's generic, so it's inexpensive. It's not like Antabuse, where you take it and you get sick. Most people do really, really well with the medication, and so it's a very safe and super effective medication. It's been clinically proven to have a 78% success rate. So it's amazing at how powerful this medication is at helping people to kind of heal the aspect of problematic drinking that exists in the brain. And then also in our program, we walk you through behavior and habit changes as well, so that you can essentially rebuild a life or adjust your lifestyle so that it matches someone who has a goal of, a moderate relationship with alcohol. I know for me, when I was going through my struggle with alcohol, I pretty much drank alcohol every single day, every single night. That was my ritual. When I socialized, I drank a lot. It was pretty much something that was a part of my daily life for nearly a decade. And so it took some time for me to kind of unwind that and create new habits, find new hobbies, rediscover who I was as someone who still had alcohol in their life, but wasn't using it in the same way of kind of numbing out every day or drinking out of boredom. And so it was a process that was truly a really beautiful process where I kind of came back to myself and got to learn more of who I really was and what I really like to do outside of drinking. And so that's why we've created the Alcohol Freedom Program, to really help you get back in balance with your relationship with alcohol. And we tackle it in a holistic way so that you have all of the tools that will help you be successful in making this change once and for all in a way that feels sustainable, that does not feel like you're forcing things, does not feel like you're having to resist alcohol cravings. And in fact, in our program, and a part of the treatment protocol is, you're still drinking in this protocol. And so it feels really good, in my opinion, to be able to listen to your alcohol cravings and be able to drink when you want to. But while you're doing that, you're simultaneously working to heal your brain and change the habits around drinking. And so we're so excited to have you here. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Thank you so much. And I'm just wishing you the best on your journey of getting free from alcohol use disorder. And I can't wait to have you join us in the program.